Welcome to another video of Football Mashallah, and this is where all the stars have arrived at the World Cup. Ronaldo scoring today, Messi scoring yesterday, Kylian Mbappe scoring, Haaland scoring. So the four stars, let's put it this way: Mbappe, Haaland, Ronaldo, and Messi. Messi breaking the World Cup goal scoring record. Currently, I think he has 18 goals. Kylian Mbappe chasing him down with 16. Cristiano Ronaldo answering his critics today. And Erling Haaland just keeps on scoring, dragging Norway, and he dragged Norway to the next round. So this has been an exciting World Cup. It's still going, and then in the round of 32 to 16, I expect the goals to dry up a little bit because most of the teams will sit back a little bit, play tactical games. But man, these stars, they're making this World Cup a very much of a star power, star-studded football show, or let's say, as they call it in America, soccer show. But let's start with the king, the GOAT, Lionel Messi. Yes, he is the GOAT. If you just look at the World Cup record, he is the highest scoring World Cup player. He just broke that record, 18 goals. So Lionel Messi dragging Argentina, or should I say Argentina playing for him. And this has been a fascinating thing to see. I know the oppositions were not that great, but let's just see a team. We're witnessing a team that is playing for Messi. And I think to an extent, Portugal did not do that for Ronaldo in the first game. They rectified that. They did that in the second game against Uzbekistan. So Argentina, Messi, this whole nation looks like they are hell-bent on retaining the World Cup. I have mentioned before, they're pretenders, not contenders for this World Cup. Got a lot of slack for it, but I still think that if they come up against a tougher opposition in the later rounds, I don't think they can go all the way. But again, how can you write off Lionel Messi? Messi magic can happen anytime, anywhere, and he's playing that way. And it feels good. Like the way he's playing at 39 years old. He just turned 39. And this is just a joy to watch. So let's enjoy him as long as he is playing. Now, we're talking about Messi, then let's talk about Ronaldo at the same time. He scored 2 goals. He literally, you could see the way he celebrated, looks like he won the World Cup. That was basically a relief for him. He's been through a lot in the last week or so, getting the criticism and all the stuff. But he actually delivered, and I think this is the first time we've seen the Portuguese team. They're playing for Ronaldo. They wanted him to score. They tried their best to play to his strengths, and that happened. And he scored. He got the limelight. He deserved. But I still have doubts about him coming up big against tougher opposition. He is hell-bent on winning the World Cup. The Portuguese team, if they can support him, then he can fulfill his dream. So we cannot write him off yet, but they have to play a certain way to cater to his needs in this Portuguese team. Now, let's come to the younger generation, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. I think we're going to see this two rivalry in the next few years or so, like Ronaldo and Messi. This is the passing of the torch kind of a moment in the World Cup. Haaland taking his team to the round of 32, scoring goals. He already has 4 goals. And Mbappe is hell-bent on becoming the top scorer at a World Cup ever. He wants to score more than Messi. And I can see him, if it's not happening in this World Cup, he will definitely break the most goals scored by a player in a World Cup next time. But we're witnessing star players performing at the highest level for their national teams. And France looks dangerous. I've said it many times, they're the favorites. They look very dangerous. Michael Olise, Ousmane Dembele, linking up well with Kylian Mbappe. This is a very lethal France team. If they come up against an opposition, maybe like in England, Portugal, they can hurt them. But again, it's a World Cup, anything can happen. But it was good to see Mbappe scoring the goals. And let's just talk about Erling Haaland. I think Martin Odegaard and Haaland dragged Norway to the round of 32. And that was a nice pass from Odegaard to set up Haaland, and Haaland scored the goal. I think this is going to be a fascinating game in the next match, Norway versus France. We're going to come to see Haaland coming up against Mbappe. So that's going to be very much of a interesting game. Maybe who outscores who. France might be favorites, but that's going to be a good way to finish off the group stages. Anyways, I think the stars have arrived at the World Cup. We are hoping for more from these four players. And as you can see, I have not mentioned Harry Kane at all. He's not a star. He scored a lot of goals in the club level, but he's failed to score against the Ghana team today. So, yeah, England are not favorites. They are pretenders. And these are the four players that's going to take their nation to the next rounds or shine for their nation. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gents. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.